name is Diego Rojas, and I am the founder of CGCon. We are a North American company that focuses on creative, educational, computer graphic conferences. We currently have two major shows, one in the East Coast. Our first one was last year in LA, and we're planning to come back to Los Angeles for the West Coast show. And then we decided to also do an event on the East Coast as well, and we chose Montreal. We do a series of events, one-day events called the road shows, and we started here in North America. We did several major cities. We're sort of touring the United States and also Canada, Toronto. We did one in Montreal. That's why when we decided we wanted to come back, because the support was amazing. And also we're doing one in Vancouver in a couple of weeks. And yeah, so extremely cool. You know, it gives us a better perspective of what's happening in the industry from the students' approach and also from the professionals' approach. And we try to just bring the best content to each one of the events. I worked and volunteered for SIGGRAPH, which is a computer graphics conferences, but more on the technical aspect. And I did that for several years. Everything I learned about events, I learned from SIGGRAPH. And I'm still very supportive of the SIGGRAPH, obviously of the SIGGRAPH event. But there hasn't been anything that focuses on when I say educational creative, what I mean it is we prepare tracks, you know, like animation, modeling, digital painting, concept art, but our classes are negotiated with the speakers. So we try not to have speakers repeat lectures, and we basically suggest and elaborate the curriculum of the lectures with the speakers to the point that we probably are, we have a very good demographic of attendees, probably well balanced of about 50% students to maybe about 50% professionals, which is usually not the case on many conferences. Our professionals love it because the content that we're bringing, they're learning, and it's helping them, you know, enhance their experience. And the students are loving it as well because they can get a better peek about what's happening in the industry. And they're learning from the best. So even if they're at a beginner stage, at least they can get, you know, they can start seeing what's happening out there all over the world. So yes. Yeah, we chose Montreal. I came back here. I've been coming to Montreal for several years. I love the city. It has a great vibe. The people has been extremely nice. It happened that last year I came in October. We decided to actually do our first North American Roadshow happened here in Montreal, and we had a great attendance. You know, we had a great support from Lien Multimedia, which super thankful after we had the little coverage, you know, from the interview with Lien Multimedia. Everybody just started responding really well. We had close to, I believe, 150 to 175 attendees, and this was just our first roadshow. Kenny Roy was the speaker. He did 3 lectures, 90 minutes. On several aspects of the, you know, character animation and animation industry, and people was just overwhelmed of how much and how good the content was. So it was pretty much a given to come back here. The industry is very strong here. The people very supportive, and this is just our first show, and we're looking forward to come back. I want to come back to Montreal and continue doing bigger shows and better shows. Because right now my mindset, it's more about Montreal, you know. I try to place myself wherever I am at that moment. But the game industry, it's about to take a very interesting turn. I believe I recently found out that actually Quebec, it's giving better breaks for companies, gaming companies, to actually enhance their cinematic team, which it means that it's going to create a lot more jobs. Games are going to start looking a lot better, and that is just fantastic. So from my perspective, one very big thing that is happening right now for the industry, it's that, and I believe, you know, Warner Brothers and THQ are opening here in Montreal as well. So it's just getting bigger and bigger. It would be such a dumb idea not to continue trying to come here for the business perspective. But at the same time, I think one really cool thing is, I hope that us as Americans, you know, continue doing a lot of business with Quebec. There's a lot of breaks, there's a lot of help. The community, it's great, and yeah, so fantastic. good for business and great for the industry. Yes. Every time you plan an event, it's totally different. Every time you do an event in a different city, it is like day and night. It is so hard. There is a lot of work that goes. There is a lot of work that goes behind each of the events, and it is amazing how long it takes to prepare something that goes so fast. I'm literally done here, and I gotta like jet out to LA and then prepare my next event for the Pre-Visualization Society. But I'm so excited, you know. Now I can sit back and take a look at it, and I'm so happy because there's a lot of things that happen. You run into cancellations of speakers. There could be ticket sales. There could not be ticket sales. There could be sponsorships. There could be not sponsorships and stuff like that. But it's always the first event. I'm happy when it went well. We initially thought it was going to be bigger than the reception, but you know what? It's normal. We needed to go ahead and seed the plant. Plant the seed or seed the plant. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And the tree grows, and it's just going to be fantastic. I think we're going to keep on coming back. It will be silly not to do it, and we'll continue growing. I really want to make Montreal the East Coast event, continuing to deliver the best possible content and lectures and speakers. And hopefully next time we're going to probably start preparing very soon the next event, so that's very exciting. We need a lot of time for that, but I am just excited to come back, and I hope we get the support from the companies and also the students, professionals, everybody involved.